Well, guys, one of the hottest riders in the competition right now might come as a bit of a surprise, but Blake Baggett is finding his rhythm. He's long been known as a motocross specialist, and he struggled since coming into the 450 Supercross class back in 2014. And the first 7 races of this season, not so great. Didn't have a finish better than 7th and 3 of 14 or worse. But the last month, guys, 3 top 5 finishes, including 4th in Indy last week. He says he is looking to get another one.
Well, Blake comes into the night 7th in the point standings. He's got Reed right on his tail, 1 behind him.
Ini guys, pecah magnet, pecah di tempat, pecah di tempat magnet, dah. Pecah. Banyak lawannya guys, satu tandingi lawan-lawannya. Oh, lawan berspandu, awak ada spandu tuh. Spandu kelas sawit. Ah, mampus. Garang-garang orang nih. Apa lagi? Pecah-pecah. Mana buat lagi dong?
Detroit, Michigan has delivered some great action, no doubt about it. Round 12, Monster Energy AMA Supercross and FIM World Championship. Here's the winners we've had so far. Seeley, Dungey, Millsaps, Tomac, and Barsh as we get ready for the main. First, Kristen Balbo.
Yeah, well, guys, one of the hottest riders in the competition right now might come as a bit of a surprise, but Blake Baggett is finding his rhythm. He's long been known as a motocross specialist, and he struggled since coming into the 450 Supercross class back in 2014. And the first 7 races of this season, not so great. Didn't have a finish better than 7th and 3 of 14 or worse. But the last month, guys, 3 top 5 finishes, including 4th in Indy last week. He says he is looking to get another one.
Well, Blake comes into the night 7th in the point standings. He's got Reed right on his tail, 1 behind him, and Davey Millsaps just a couple in front of him in 6th. KTM with Spider Cam.
Yeah, and Baggett's last 4 races, a 3rd, a 5th, a 7th, and a 4th. And he definitely has some speed here tonight on that Rocky Mountain KTM.
Next week we're live on FS1 from St. Louis. But first, Detroit. Well, it's been a physical night of racing, no doubt about it. How will it play out in the 450s?
That first turn has been physical. Didn't work for the 250 points leader. How's it going to fare for Dungey?
Detroit, Michigan. Such a rich history for Supercross. There's Dungey, Tomac, 1 and 2 in the points. Will they be banging bars, and how physical will it get? The Motor City gave us a muscle car. I got a feeling you're gonna have to muscle your motorbike if you want to go to the top step of the podium tonight. Again with the lead. Tomac's in 2nd. Where's Dungey? There he is on the outside, about 10th. Oh, we got a race here again tonight.
Well, and not forget, Millsaps to 18. He is really quick. Oh, he almost jumps on the back of Tomac.
Dungey's got to fight through the crowd, and this is not going to be an easy track.
him in 11.
Let's see as they come over the finish line jump. Where is the reigning champ? He's in 7th. 7th as they cross the finish line jump with 20 minutes, 19 minutes and 1 to go. Moose Can getting his first whole shot of the year here tonight in Detroit. He's got 1 win this year. Could this be another one?
Well, and even though Moose Can is 3rd in points, he came into this race, I believe it was 49 points off of the lead. So for him, it's just all about winning at this point, trying to win some main events to add to the one that he had earlier this season.
Moose Can felt terrible last week because he passed Dungey at the end of the race, taking points away from him. If he can keep Tomac behind him, that could help his teammate out this week.
It could, but when you're in Moose Can's place, it's all about trying to perform for yourself. Now Tomac starting to close it up a little bit, getting the crowd into it.
There's already slower traffic in front of them after that first corner pileup. Boy, Tomac's good through the whoops, Jeff. Really good. He's got the inside going through this rhythm section, but tucks in behind Moose Can. Well, Moose Can, Jeff, led all 26 laps on his way to his only win this year, Dallas.
Well, let's just remember what happened in that 250 main event when our top riders were pressing the limits. Multiple riders went down at the pace that Moose Can and Tomac are riding, and then you've got Millsaps in 3rd. Anything can happen.
Dungey up to 5th and charging through the field. He's 6.3 seconds behind Moose Can right now.
Watch how quick Tomac is. He gets through that turn really good. Sets him up on the outside, just like Samachi was in the 250 race.
Oh boy, puts the wheel right up along the foot peg of Moose Can.
Did you see how quickly Tomac in the whoops switched from the outside and cut back to the inside?
Here he is. Boy, he's letting him know.
Well, and that's going to add some nerves to what.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Just like that. But how will Moose Can fight back? He's out of rhythm there, Jeff.
Yeah, he missed the triple there. It's going to allow Millsaps to close up a little bit on Moose Can.
Hey, guess what? As they run right now, Dungey is only 3 points in front of Tomac. Every one of these passes Dungey makes like that one helps him out.
That'll be 2 points.
And he needs every single one of them.
Good start here for Brock Tickle, the number 20 on the RCH Yoshimura Suzuki. Was your fastest qualifier today. Good to see him get out front there after that heat race was a little bit disappointing for him. Let's see if he can notch a podium finish. Put something together. He runs in 6th right now.
Dungey stalking Grant. Grant, a teammate to Tomac.
Dungey's going to be on the inside. That's the shorter line. Grant goes flying around the outside. It's got to be the best start that Grant's had all season.
Yeah, Grant was 4th at the end of the first lap, right where he is now. Dungey's got to get on that podium tonight.
Well, he's more than capable of it. We've seen Dungey. He is such a smart rider. He knows how to just methodically work his way close to the front. Oh, that was close.
Yes, it was. He can't afford to end up on the ground tonight, no doubt. Grant's best finish this year, 6th. Second race in Anaheim. That was round 3. The night that Dungey won his first.
Grant wisely to the inside through the triple area there, not allowing Dungey any opening.
Jeff, while Dungey is fighting to get around Tomac's teammate, Grant Ford, Tomac just uncorked a 52.5
beat Dungey also, but this last time around, everybody was pretty much 54s and above.
And Dungey is not disposed of Grant yet, Jeff. He has got to get through these guys quick. Grant hasn't had a top 5 since Vegas, the last race in 2015, and he's got Tickle on his tail.
Yeah, Tickle putting in a solid ride. Dungey having to deal with your fastest qualifier here today as he's trying to get himself another podium. To match the third. Tickle had that third in Toronto.
Here he goes through this rhythm section. He's back on Grant.
The track is so slippery right now. Let's see Dungey go to the inside and box him out. There it is. Nice clean pass. Can he make it stick?
Oh, yes. Yes. All right. Now that gave him 2 points right there.
And when Dungey comes down off of the that U-turn up in the stands, he can see where Tomac's at. Right? He can see him coming out the end of the whoops right there.
Grant doesn't look like he's done though.
I mean, Tickle and Grant are both right there.
There's Tomac on the right. Dungey on a streak of 46 straight top 5s, 57 straight top 10s. He needs another one here tonight. He needs those points. Tomac came from behind to win 4 of his 6 races this year. Has the lead now and is 6 seconds up on Musquin, 11.5 seconds up on Dungey.
Dungey has done a great job to get up to the 4th position because he was well outside of the top 10 on the start.
But Dungey's got a lot of work just to catch Millsaps, who's got 3rd. He wants to get on the podium with a couple more points.
Last time around, Tomac was at a 52.3. Musquin and Millsaps are turning 54s. That's your group right here.
Fight for second, and they're catching up to Chad Reed, who went down on an opening lap crash and is listening toward the second. It's a good battle here. Oh, Reed goes over the berm, and a tough move for the Australian. Just not a good day. The point standings, but the way things are going tonight, he'd be a whopping 45 behind Dungey, 40 behind Tomac, who's in second.
Look at Millsaps, he's under move now.
Millsaps 6th in the standings. He's really giving his word to you.
He has, but Millsaps' best finish has been a 5th. He's been 6th 3 times. Right now, he's working on a season best.
Behind these guys is Dungey. You can see the distance. And Jeff, think about this. Dungey 7th on the first lap tonight, 6th after the first lap at Indy, 17th after the first lap at Daytona, 9th after the first lap at Toronto. That's a guy who normally, you go back and look through the history books, what you see every race, 2nd, 3rd, 1st after the first lap. It's incredible.
And that really is the difference between last year and this year is the first lap position for Dungey has been so far off.
Yeah, now let's give you the flip side of that. Tomac during that same stretch, 2nd after lap 1 tonight, 2nd after lap 1 at Indy, 2nd after lap 1 at Daytona, 1st after the first lap in Toronto. That is the story of this championship right now.
And this championship didn't start out like that.
Well,
Certainly been a lot of drama from round 1 till now.
man, what a run to the championship we're going to have, which you'll see crowned live right here on FS1 in Las Vegas. Sandpoint Stadium, that first Saturday night in May. Cannot wait to see how it plays out. Dungey, 11 seconds behind Tomac. The difference in the point standings right now as they run 5, it was 12 when we dropped the gate.
Slowly starting to close up on this group with Musquin in 2nd, Millsaps in 3rd. Dungey was your 2nd quickest last time around. Musquin has that bounce
was that 4th place finish in Daytona when he was 17, fought all the way to 4th. Just the heart of a champion that night. He's going to have to do the same type of ride here tonight.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. He's been really smooth right now. He's going to have to count on his fitness. He has to stay focused. This track has been very difficult. A lot of riders have made mistakes in practice. The track was, I think most riders would say it was pretty easy, but now that it's so dried out and slippery, it's made it so much more difficult. Carlos Rivera giving him the signboards. He's got lap times on there.
Ryan's mechanic. Tomac's first 3 finishes of the year, 5th, 6th, and an 8th. Dungey won the 3rd race of the year. It was Ken Roxon who stole the first 2 races of the year. Looked like he was going to be the guy for everybody to beat before his season ended with a nasty crash at that 2nd race in Anaheim. Since the 4th race in Phoenix, though, Tomac has beaten Dungey 6 out of 8 races.
That's how you reel the points in. I think Tomac's biggest deficit was somewhere around 25. And now that he has just found he's been able to position himself well on the start, certainly has put it on the fastest lap times. Starting to pull away from your stand again. Remember, it was up to 8 seconds, down to about 7. So now Tomac is pulling on a little bit. Interesting to see just how Davey Millsap's fitness is here. We have 7 minutes plus 3 laps left to go.
As you can see, this is where that championship caliber performance for Dungey has to come into play. He's got to get it. He's got to be back in the podium tonight. Get those points in front. Getting past Davey Millsap. Even if he can't win here tonight.
Millsap's in his side. Millsap's not showing up. Quite as impressive as he was in the earlier. There's Vogel that's down. Both riders make
yeah, Davey was really charging earlier, Joe. He's on now. And Ryan is still, fitness is not an issue at all for Ryan Dungey. Not saying it is for Davey, but you can see Dungey really on the charge.
Well, and the interesting thing, Rob, when you look at our leaderboard there, is that it seems inevitable right now that Dungey's going to make the move on Millsap. He certainly has the pace. But then he would have his teammate, Marvin Musquin, between himself and Tomac. And that's so critical.
You can forget about team orders. There are none with Red Bull KTM. Certainly not at this stage, so says Roger DeCoster, team manager, 5-time world champion.
Looking there on your top 5, you got Baggett, who started 9th and has worked his way up. So how about that for this Butler Brothers team that picked up RockyMountainMC.com as a sponsor this year? They have Millsaps and Baggett, both riders riding the same KTM equipment for the Rocky Mountain team that the Red Bull KTM team is. Really successful here. KTM has been with their 450 program. The only problem in this whole scenario is Tomac on the Kawasaki's out front.
This is big for Davey Millsaps. He's got 1 top 5, a 5th. He has not been on the podium yet this year. He could do that here tonight. His last podium, Las Vegas, 2013.
It's been a while.
Yeah, and he needs this. Look, he's fighting for it. He's not giving it easy.
Yeah,
Dungey's got to get around him.
Yeah, just when you thought Dungey had the pace,
yeah,
had a couple bike links back. Dungey's got some good spots, and Millsaps just holding some of the right lines, not allowing Dungey any opening. And really tonight, the opening most of the time comes from a mistake, like we saw in the 250 race. So if Millsaps can just keep clicking off these laps, he could be looking at a podium.
Tomac, some 13 seconds in front of these two. Eli trying to become the first rider to win 4 straight main events since the champ Ryan Villapoto won the last 4 races in 2014 when he clicked off Houston, Seattle, Salt Lake City, and Vegas on the way to another title.
But he just doesn't seem to be able to make any move here. He's just kind of settled into that pace that Millsaps has.
Sometimes following a guy, Jeff, can be be a good thing. It gives you something to chase after. Sometimes it can be a bad thing because you get lulled into their pace.
Certainly right.
But it could be a mistake that makes a difference here, and which rider will make that mistake?
But how about the enthusiasm that Davey Millsap's mechanic, Houston Stedman, saying, come on, let's do this, let's get a podium. Join our teammate Blake Baggett, who got a podium earlier this year. You know, Forrest Butler, the owner of this team, is pumped. It's a nail biter for him.
Oh, Ryan's right there. Millsap's a former, what was then known as the Lights East Championship. What you saw earlier tonight is the 250 East Series. Won that crown back in 2006.
3 minutes plus a lap. The longest 4 minutes here for Davey Millsaps. When you have a rider breathing down your neck, you're trying to focus forward. You can hear the bike behind you. And there's a lot of passing places on this track, just like this finish line turn.
Tomac on the right side of your screen. Here comes Dungey. Up the hill. Can't get the drive he's looking for.
Millsaps kind of guarding that inside a little bit, but Millsaps also is really quick through these whoops. Guarding the inside, looking him down the left side, not allowing Dungey any opportunity to get to the inside.
Tomac's average margin of victory in his 6 wins so far, 13.26 seconds. Right now he's 8 up with 2.5 minutes and 1 lap to go.
See, when they go to the sand, Millsaps is on the inside, not allowing Dungey any room. Now remember, Dungey was really quick right around the, oh, that's going to be a little short. Oh, that was a big mistake out of Millsaps. Can he hold his composure?
Millsaps hasn't been on the podium in his last 34 starts. Dungey's been getting a good drive up this hill out of that corner, but he's getting stuck on that outside line. Millsaps not giving him the inside. Less than 2 minutes and 1 lap to go. Here's the inside. How about now? Dungey still can't get it.
Oh, Millsaps has got the line through that first Dragon's back. Here comes Dungey. Is it going to be enough? No.
And he got out of sync there too. Boy.
Freezy's just in front of Millsaps there. Oh, Millsaps tucks the front end a little bit. They're really close now, and this is Dungey's best part of the track.
Here he comes. Dungey giving it his all. Inside.
Watch this here. Dungey's going to go right. Nope.
Well, they got Freezy there in front of him. Not battling for the win, but what a fight for the final spot on the podium. And a couple of incredibly valuable points for Ryan Dungey.
Okay, Millsaps has got to get back to the left side of these whoops all the way against the tough blocks. Yes. Blocks that line.
What does Ryan do now, Jeff? Where's his best shot?
He's got a line right here.
He's got the
That's
inside.
Enough.
There it is. The pass is made. Dungey collects 2 more incredibly valuable points. Baggett behind Millsaps. Now it's a fight for 4th. Still could be a season best finish for Davey Millsaps. But Dungey going back to the podium. He's 3, almost 4 seconds behind his teammate with a lap to go as Tomac sizes up another victory and an even smaller point differential between him and Dungey as we head to St. Louis next week.
Here's Baggett trying to take the spot away from his teammate. Baggett really quick over that Dragon's back also.
It was 12 points, the difference coming into the night. And Tomac will have shaved another 5 off of him. Every race he's just taking big whacks at him.
Yeah, and right now he's out front, 8.3-second lead, riding well within his comfort zone.
And he went through the semi. Terrible start in his heat race. Had to go through the semi. Dungey came out all business in his heat race. Blew the field away. Looked like he had it all dialed in. And he's going to lose 5 points.
Well, and I talked to the racing director at Kawasaki, Bruce Sternstrom, during track walk this morning. He says, hey, look, we haven't even mentioned the word championship. We don't talk about points. The only thing we talk about is wins. They came here to win in Detroit, and that's what they're going to do.
3 riders turn laps in the 52s tonight in this race. Tomac, Muskin, and Dungey. But the win, it's going to go to Eli Tomac, who lights the candles in the Motor City. 4 in a row. And he takes a big chunk out of the points. Muskin will finish second. Dungey will have to settle for third. And he'll try to figure it out as he shakes his head again at the conclusion of another race. And Tomac sized it all up. 7 wins in his last 9 starts.
Anggap ini latihan. Oke. Anggap ini latihan. Oke. Kamu kali yo. Ya, tanggal kaki kan. Nah, dah. Mantap. Kata mati. Masa mati itu tuh akan mati. Permainan itu lah. Aturan itu berapa? Tahu bang, biar lah. Papa malah tadi kan antar kamu sini supaya datang tuh yang senior. Nah, aku nanya. Sudah tuh. Hah? Alah, dulunya latihan pakai sama yang senior. Lah, tidak apa-apa lagi. Memang lagi bang. Bang lah motor orang tak biar aja lah itu terus anggapnya latihan kalian tuh dibayar mahal. Nanti baru mau sediakan dan teman-teman lain lagi. Motor seberat ini ya, tahu bang ya? Berat kan? Ya sampai habis benar. Ada latihan loh. Ini percobaan kita main pertama.